Hiya, so I wanted to talk about spirit guides today and how to connect with them. This is something that quite a few clients have asked me about before. And I thought it would be a really good idea to do a video so that anyone else who is interested can watch the video and get a bit more information. So when we come onto the earth plane, we're always assigned with angels. We have guardian angels and angels that are there to protect us. So you'll often find that babies might start laughing in their cot or kind of acting like they're with somebody, and this is normally a spirit guide, someone who's around them protecting them. It could be a deceased loved one, it could be an ascended master, it could be an angel, but it's somebody that's kind of around them. And you find that children can very much see spirit. They can see that much easier. We tend to block it as we get older, so you'll find that they are connecting already. So that's the first thing. Now, with regards to spirit guides, there's angels, there's archangels, there's light beings, there's ascended masters, there's ancestors, there's deceased loved ones, and they're all different guides that can help you for different reasons. So for example, an ascended master might help you on a path that you need to go up. A deceased loved one is someone who was with you on the physical plane and they have sadly passed over, and they are here guiding you and mentoring you in the same way that they were when they were on the earth plane. So they will help you, they will direct you, they will guide you. This could be a grandparent, a parent, a sister, a brother, something like that. But they are there to guide you. You might find that there's specific archangels. So, for example, Archangel Michael is there for protection. Archangel Gabriel helps with creative endeavors. So there's different angels for different specific purposes, which I will go into in another video another time. So you've got all different guides for different reasons, but they will not intervene or help with you unless you ask. So it's all about not overriding your free will. So they're always around you, they're always there to assist you whenever you're ready, but you have to be willing to ask for that help. And they can help you in so many ways if you allow them to come in and help. The only time where they will actually override that free will is when you're in danger. So for example, when you pass over to spirit, they will come over to help you move over to the light. Alternatively, if you're in a situation where you're in danger, an accident or something, they will intervene if it is not your time. If you haven't written an agreement before you came here that specific time is your time to pass over, then they will intervene to protect you and ensure that you're okay and that you're not passing over. So they are the only times that they will intervene. But on an everyday level, they will not intervene or give you guidance or things like that unless you ask them. So in order to connect with them on a really deep level and a way where they could help you every day with things and make your life so much easier, really, you have to ask. So in order to do this, you can actually say out loud, guides, please can I ask for some guidance? Please can you give me a sign that you're there? And with this, you can ask internally or externally that question, but you could ask for them to show you something. You know, spirit, so another guide could be a spirit animal. It could be a fox, it could be a deer, a bird, something like that. But you can ask for a sign. So it might be that you ask for a sign and then that day you go outside and there's a robin sitting there, or you might go for a walk and suddenly a deer passes you. And that's a true validation that they are trying to give you guidance that you're on the right path, you're on the right track. You might have a feather pass you and it's a specific colour, and that colour relates and resonates to exactly what you need to hear right now. I mean, I recently did a video on what colour meanings are and what butterfly meanings are. So you might find that you'll see a feather or a butterfly. You might find that coins turn up in miraculous places, and a coin is showing you that your guides are giving you abundance. They're trying to give you that positivity to know that things are going to get better. You might have ringing in your ear, and ringing in your ear is a sign that the spirit is trying to connect with you and that it's the energy frequency. They're trying to get you to listen. So it could be that you've been very busy and you're wanting to have answers. You're asking for their advice, but you're too busy chitter-chattering and they can't actually connect with you and speak to you because you're too busy. So they will ring in your ear. Often people say, well, I've got ringing in my ear, I think it's tinnitus. And it isn't. It's quite often that spirit is trying to get your attention. So that's that's another thing. Another thing that is really, really powerful is music. You'll find you might put the radio on and you've been asking for a sign, and you will get a specific song, and those lyrics are exactly what you need to hear. This happens to me a lot because I'm a semi-professional singer, so as well as my healing, I'm also a singer. I do a lot of gigs and things, and I find that music is my thing. It's my passion. I write a lot of music and obviously trained in singing. So I find that with music, that's how I resonate. So I will find that I will just hear a song and those lyrics are exactly what I need to hear, because I work very much on that, like that the words and the music. So you might find if you're very musically attuned that happens to you, and you don't even need to be. You'll find that a song will just come on and it will be literally the lyrics that you needed to hear, as if you were talking to somebody and they gave you the answers that you needed to seek. Another thing you can do is to meditate. So you can go inward and ask your guides to connect with you, and you will maybe hear a name, and that's normally your guide's name. So if you hear a specific name, you can pretty much guarantee that that will be one of your guides' names. So you have guides that come in at different times for different reasons. So when you're a child, you might have a specific guide, and then now you might be going through something and a different guide will come in. So it depends on your journey. But so it might not be that the guide that you have now and that specific person guide is the guide that you might have later on. It really does depend on the journey that you're taking and which direction you're leading. So that's the first thing I want to say. Obviously, deceased loved ones, they tend to stay around you, but I'm talking about more other guides. So that's another thing. You can also go onto YouTube and find guided meditations to connect with your spirit guides. There are thousands on there. So you will find that you're drawn to a specific one and go with whatever one that you feel you're drawn to. And that's a really good way of connecting. You'll find that you'll feel sensations when you've connected. You might get a tingling on your face, or a warm feeling, or a cold feeling, or you just feel like there's a presence there, and you know that you have connected through that. Another thing is you'll hear specific things in your mind and you think, oh gosh, it's just my mind. But often if you're getting answers and they're the answers that you seek, it is a spirit guide trying to give you that information and trying to guide and help you. And the other thing, the last thing I would say in how to connect would be journaling. So you can get some paper or a journal, and you can say, please, can you give me some guidance? Can you channel through me? And you will find yourself writing, and sometimes your writing might change. It might look like a different style to your normal handwriting, or you might write something which is very different and out of the ordinary to how you would normally write, or you might just find that suddenly you're flowing with creativity. You've got loads of inspiration, you're writing loads of things down, and they're all the things that you needed at that time. You know, you might be working on a project and you've got completely writer's block, or you can't think of an idea, and if you ask them to help you and then get a pen and paper, you won't believe the amount of inspiration that comes to you. So these are all ways of helping you. They also like to guide you through numbers. So you might find that you'll see numbers on a number plate repeating, like 111, 222, things like that, and they have meanings as well. So you can look those up and find out what those meanings are. And also things like kind of like billboards, or you might be driving along and you've asked for some guidance and a van goes past you and it's got something on that van, a logo or a statement, and it's exactly what you needed to hear. It sounds crazy, but my dad passed away a couple of years ago, and quite often there might be something I'm thinking about and I just need a little bit of guidance, and a van will pass me and it's had his surname on there, and I've actually seen 2 consecutive vans with the same surname on. So that's already a sign that that they're trying to connect with you. So I hope that this helps you. If you do have any questions, please feel free to send me a message or post on my video. Please like and share with anyone who you feel may benefit from this Connecting with Your Spirit Guides video. Thanks very much. Bye.